What's up, everybody? This your boy Big Dog Talk Sports. Wake y'all asses up. This is an episode of the NFL Talk Podcast. Subscribe to the channel, mash that like button, leave all thoughts in the comment section. Let's go. Alright, man, so week 10 of the NFL was cool. You know, it wasn't nothing historic, but it was cool. I think the best game I had my eyes on this past weekend was the Cleveland Browns versus the Baltimore Ravens. And let me say this to the San Francisco 49ers. About damn time. That's how you play football, San Francisco. That's how you play. You play football like that for the rest of the damn season. Now, to all y'all, I just want to let y'all know, if you don't know already, I am a diehard 49ers fan. That's how you play. Bro, when you watch your team lose 3 games in a row, bro, that's nasty work, man. That is some nasty work. Especially in the NFL, where you only have 17 games in a season. You know, in the NBA, you know, a team lose 3 games in a row, you know, you worry a little bit, but, you know, it's a full 82-game season. So you're not going to be as stressed as you would when it comes to football. Like, when your team lose 3 games in a row, you start asking all type of questions. Or you start saying all type of things. Your mind goes straight to negativity. Like, man, what we going to do with Steve Wilks, my defensive coordinator? I know this is his first year, and we won the first 5 games. And honestly, we ain't really been giving up but so many points. It's not like we're giving up 45 and 50, but he got to go. Brock Purdy, you know, he ain't nothing, man. He showed why he was Mr. Irrelevant in the draft. Like, you just start saying all type of things, man. We need to trade Deebo Samuel. Or, you know, or if it's like the Houston Rockets, man, dang, if James Harden leave them strippers alone, we can win some games. Or, you know, if Anthony Davis stop being soft, let's trade Anthony Davis. You know, you just start saying all type of stuff when your team lose, man. You hate seeing your team lose. Like, you catch that 1 L, cool. Maybe even 2 in a row. You're like, But it's 2 games. But you start losing that 3rd game, man, you start questioning everything. You want people traded, fired. But shout out to the 49ers. They got it done. And it wasn't against any scrubs either. That was the Jacksonville Jaguars. I felt like Jacksonville, going into Week 10, was the 5th best team in the NFL. So it's not like we played no scrubs, man. Shout out to my 49ers. So let's go to my Super 6 Power Rankings going into Week 11. The top 6 teams in the NFL, in my opinion. Tell me in the comment section who y'all believe are the top 6 teams. And number 1, I have the Philadelphia Eagles. Of course, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. They doing their thing again this year, man. Right now they're at 8-1. I don't feel like anybody else can be number 1. That's just my opinion at this moment. Number 2, Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. It's like, bro, no matter how worse and worse his receiver core get, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, they figure it out on offense. The defense is underrated. Look, not only is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL today, in my opinion, he's the 3rd greatest quarterback of all time. Yes, I said it. I don't care if he's only been in the league 7 years. He's the 3rd greatest quarterback to ever play in the NFL. And he probably got another good 8, 9, 10 years left in his career. Maybe another 10, 11 years. Patrick Mahomes is the 3rd greatest quarterback ever. I don't care what you say. You don't have to like it, but learn to love it. I may make a video discussing why I feel like Patrick Mahomes is the 3rd greatest quarterback ever already. But I got the Kansas City Chiefs as the 2nd best team going into Week 11. Number 3, Aiden Hutchinson, Jared Goff, the Detroit Lions. I have them as the 3rd best team in the NFL going into Week 11. They're at 7-2 right now, and they doing their thing. Number 4 is going to sound crazy, It's going to sound crazy because the past few decades, this team and winning just did not go together for the most part. Number 4, the 4th best team in the NFL going into week 11, I have the Cleveland Browns. Yes, the Cleveland Browns. They 6-3. They got wins over the 49ers. They got a win over the Baltimore Ravens. Cleveland is 6-3. And that's with Deshaun Watson not playing every game because of injuries or whatnot. The Cleveland Browns right now are the 4th best team in the NFL. Number 5, same division. They just lost to the Cleveland Browns, and that's the Baltimore Ravens at 7-3. All you Lamar Jackson haters, shut up. He's an MVP candidate. He's leading the Ravens to a great season. I have him as the 5th best team in the NFL. I did have him at number 2, but they did just catch the L to Cleveland this past Sunday, so I got him falling to 5th place. At number 6, I have the San Francisco 49ers. Of course, I had to take them out of my top 6. I mean, they had 3 L's in a row, bro. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and be biased. I'm not. I keep it a stack. Like, even last year, even though I felt like we could have won the Super Bowl, of course, still Brock Purdy got hurt. I predicted us to lose to the Eagles in the NFC Conference Championship. So I'm not going to get on here being biased for my team. I want to, but I'm going to keep it a stack. I'm not going to be biased. So I had San Francisco out of my top 6. But the way they just drugged the Jacksonville Jaguars, I got them put them back. At number 6, though. I got them at number 6. Now, you had other teams like the Pittsburgh Steelers at 6-3, the Dallas Cowboys at 6-3, Miami Dolphins. Did y'all see how San Francisco looked, man? Everybody healthy. I got them put them at number 6 right now. I have to. Plus, they beat the Steelers and the Cowboys. I got them put them above them right now. So those are my top 6 teams. Going into week 11, I have the Philadelphia Eagles 1, the Chiefs 2, Detroit Lions 3, Cleveland Browns 4, Baltimore Ravens 5, San Francisco 49ers at number 6. Tell me who y'all think in the comment section are the top 6 teams in the NFL. All right, y'all. So we a little bit over halfway into the season. I know it's still early, but come on, man. We sports fans, man. We do this all the time, man. Let's talk about MVP candidates, man. It's still early. Things can change every week when it comes to NFL, candidates. There's 7 players I have fighting for MVP right now. In my heart, I wanted to have 8, but I can't. And I'll mention that quote-unquote 8th person at the end. But I got 7 players right now. I don't know if I'm going to do any particular order. Well, number 1, I got Jalen Hurts for sure. Philadelphia Eagles quarterback. I got Jalen Hurts. I got him number 1 for sure. I mean, over 2,300 yards passing, 15 touchdowns, 316 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns on the ground, 69% completion. Got the Eagles with the best record in the NFL. I got Jalen Hurts first. If I have to go number 2, I got to go with Patrick Mahomes. Low-key, I probably could put him first. But I'm going to roll with Patrick Mahomes, number 2. He got over 2,400 yards, 17 touchdowns. Like I said, man, his receiver core gets worse and worse, but he figures out a way. Him and Travis Kelce, they find a way, man. They find a way. Number 3, I know he just took an L, but I'm still rolling with Lamar Jackson at number 3. Lamar Jackson, over 2,100 yards, 10 touchdowns to 5 picks. Almost 500 yards on the ground, 5 touchdowns running in. And he's completing 70% of his passes, man. You know, the throwing numbers don't look the greatest. But if you watch the Ravens, how they play, you know Lamar Jackson overall is playing spectacular, man. Don't be a stat geek. And if you want to be a stat geek, the Ravens are 7-3. He's completing 70% of his passes. Okay? With his rushing and throwing, he has over 2,600 yards total. So I got Lamar Jackson probably number 3. And I'm doing it in the order freestyling. Number 4, I may have to go with Christian McCaffrey, 49ers running back. He's leading the NFL in rushing yards by, I think, over 100 yards or damn near 100 yards above the second place running back. He has 747 yards on the ground. He's averaging pretty much 5 yards a carry. Got 9 touchdowns. And then also he has 38 catches, almost 340 yards in the air, and 4 touchdowns, receptions. So, Chris McCaffrey, man, I got him top 4 for MVP. Number 5, we're going to go to Detroit, man. We're going to go to Motor City. I got Jared Goff at number 5. He has 2,500 yards, 14 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. He has 2 rushing touchdowns as well. He's number 6 in the league in QBR. He's completing 68% of his passes. I got Jared Goff at number 5 as far as the MVP candidates of the season going into week 11. Number 6, I have to go with Brock Purdy. I know he had a rough 3 games. He bounced back. And overall for the season, Brock Purdy is playing fantastic. He has 15 touchdowns, over 2,300 yards, only 5 picks. And those 5 picks came in those 3 losses. He has 2 rushing touchdowns. He's number 1 in the NFL in QBR, y'all. He's number 1 in the NFL in QBR. He's completing 69% of his passes. Brock Purdy, overall, for the season, is playing great. He just had a rough 3 games. But right now, I got him number 6 as far as MVP candidates. Number 7, I'm rolling with Tua Tagovailoa. Forgive me if I pronounce his name wrong. I be struggling with his name. I don't mean to butcher his name on purpose. 2,600 yards, 19 touchdowns, 7 picks, completing about 70% of his passes. The Miami Dolphins, man, they are a dangerous team. And he's the leader, man. He's slinging that ball. Tyreek Hill, Waddle, all them boys. I got Tua, number 7. Now, I fake have a number 8. And y'all probably like, how can you fake have a number 8? It's because CJ Stroud, man. CJ Stroud of the Houston Texans. But I really don't have him as an MVP candidate. But I fake have him as the number 8 MVP candidate, man. But he's no doubt Rookie of the Year right now. He's completing his passing completion. It's kind of low in today's game. He need to get the percentage up. He is a rookie, so I'm cutting him some slack. But bro, he only has 2 interceptions and 15 touchdowns. Yeah, with 2,600 yards passing. The Houston Texans, they got 5 wins to 4 losses. Nobody was expecting Houston. And everybody know CJ Stroud, man. A lot of people, they had doubts about CJ Stroud coming into the NFL. And he's looking good. He's Rookie of the Year for sure. And I have him as a fake MVP candidate. A fake one. You know. And you know, Ohio State quarterbacks, they get a bad rep, man. So nobody was believing in CJ Stroud because of past quarterbacks drafted early in the NFL, in the early rounds. But so far this year, man, he's broken that curse. He got the Houston Texans a game behind Jacksonville for the AFC South. Let's just say, shout out to DeMeco Ryans too. They head coach. This is his first year. He was on the 49ers defensive coaching staff from 2017 to last year. He went from being a linebacker coach and became defensive coordinator. Now he's the coach of the Houston Texans. Shout out to that. But let's just say Houston keep doing their thing. Let's say they snatch the AFC South division from the Jacksonville Jaguars. They win a division, which means they earn a playoff berth. And let's say CJ Stroud stays consistent to what he's doing right now, right? And let's say he finished the season, I just say 5,000 yards passing, 30 touchdowns, 4 or 5 interceptions. Do we have a legit case for MVP? Has anybody ever won MVP and Rookie of the Year? I should have looked that up. But I'm kind of freestyling right now a little bit, right? You know how crazy that would be? I mean, he has to at least be considered. Because let's not lie now. Let's not lie. Nobody expect Houston to do anything. And they could very well fall off the rest of the year. But I'm speaking as of now and a hypothetical of them staying on the same pace that they're doing. And let's just say they beat Jacksonville and take the division and earn a playoff berth. Still a lot of football left, 8 games. They could lose all 8 games in real life. But let's just say they do win the AFC South. They earn a playoff berth. CJ Stroud, he continues to play around what he's doing now. He's on pace for about, say, 30 touchdowns, 28 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, nearly 5,000 yards. Let's just say 4,700 yards. We know he's gonna have Rookie of the Year. But will he be a legit MVP if he pulled that off? What y'all think about CJ Stroud's rookie year, man? I think he's playing phenomenal. Like, I'm not going to beat him up about the, 62% completion. He's a rookie, man. I ain't expect him to do what he's doing. Now, I thought he could be a good quarterback. I didn't put that Ohio State quarterback stamp on him to where I'm not expecting him to be nothing. But I didn't expect him to play as well as he's doing as a rookie, especially in Houston. No, I assume the coaching staff is doing a great job with him. CJ Stroud, he's working hard. He's watching film. He's doing everything he need to do. Shout out to CJ Stroud. Tell me what y'all think about CJ Stroud in the NFL, man. But as far as the real MVP candidates, tell me who y'all believe, in y'all opinion, are the top MVP candidates going into Week 11. Let me know in the comment section. All right, I'm going to close this episode off with 2 quick NFL topics. First one being the Buffalo Bills. Head coach Sean McDermott. Is it time to pull the plug on them? Buffalo is at 5-5 right now. Many of us expect them to be one of the top teams in the NFL. Tell me, do y'all believe they should pull the plug on Sean McDermott as head coach of Buffalo? In my opinion, I say no. He's done a great job with Buffalo overall, even though they had some disappointing playoff appearances. Mainly last season. They're 5-5 right now. I think he should keep his job. I don't think he should be on the hot seat. That's just my opinion. But Buffalo has been a disappointment. And then, last but not least, let's talk about Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots. The Patriots, they 2-8 right now. Do y'all believe it's time for the Patriots to start pulling the plug on Belichick? Or even if they don't, quote unquote, pull the plug, you think Belichick should call it a career? I think Belichick, I think he should go ahead and hang it up, man. I don't want the Patriots to fire him. I feel like he done so much with him. But I think he should call it a career. It's not looking good for him, man. I think his mystique is starting to go off a little bit. He's still recognized as a great coach. But I think a lot of people are starting to see Tom Brady as way more the reason of New England winning. Like, even if he felt like Tom Brady was the reason, he's looking like even more the reason. Let's just say you said Tom Brady was 60% the reason and Belichick was 40%. You're probably going 80% Tom, 20% Bill, or whatever that percentage is. Right now, New England's 2-8. They're looking horrible. Mac Jones is, I don't know, man. Maybe one more year for Belichick. If he can't help turn it around or show some improvement, I would like to see him retire or at least go to another team. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section. I'm out, man. Like, subscribe. Leave all thoughts in the comment section. Big Dog out. Have a great day.